Alrighty, welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to do another one of my favorites. If I'm being honest, I say that about all of them because I love being able to put the right smokes down in the right spot. But today, we're going to be doing Ancient. And I'm going to do a video from the T side by itself because there's a lot to it, and it can be a lot to take in. So, um, let's get into the game. As always, we go to play, we go to practice, make sure we're on casual. Hit our grenade, infinite ammo, infinite warm-up, come over here to Ancient, and we load into our map. Now, one of these that I'm going to show you is tough to hit. It's a hit or a miss. If you line it up right, you'll hit it every time right. If not, you know, whatever. So, I'm basically going to show you how to control the B side and control mid. Hitting the A side from here isn't impossible, but it's difficult, and because the CT side is so flipping close, it doesn't do much good. You pretty much have to use the mid control to get to A, so I'll show you how to do that. But first, let's start with B. I'm going to go over and show you the vantage points that we're smoking today and what we're trying to do. So for a B rush, I'm sure all of you know, but you're going to come up here. So one of the places that you're open and susceptible to is over here, which is the mid area of the upper side here. So you've got, if someone's rushing mid, they can jump up on these boxes and push you through here. If someone got a B side spawn, they can push through here and get to your B site here. And if they're playing slow, someone most always is going to be here or here waiting and hiding. So they got this and they got the site. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to take care of here. Oh, I'm on a cooldown, ping cooldown. Hate to ping too much in practice mode. We're going to hit a smoke here. We're going to land one here. I can show you how to land one in here. Not that it makes much difference. And then we're going to hit one right here. And this is going to be a two-part because this is going to be part of our mid control as well. So let's get back here to spawn and I'll show you how to set these up. Now this is a map that doesn't have like a lock-in spot where you can lock in and not move, so you have to set it up. Kind of like some of the spots in Vertigo. So, the first place that we're going to go is we have to go to the right side of this column here. We need to get in line with the wall, tap over, run straight into the wall. Okay. The first one I'm going to show you is one where we don't have to do much. We're going to follow this down, this little ledge right here, past the tree to this first little spot right here where the light opens up through the tree. Hopefully you guys can see that right there. There's a little spot right there. Now this is going to block off our ledge to mid opening right there, okay? So we're going to just do a regular jump throw. And we're going to watch our grenade camera. It's going to bounce off right there, and it's going to pop the smoke right on this side. Okay? So that's going to take care of their ability to see you from mid if they rush donut, if they rush mid, whatever. Okay? The second one we're going to do is trickier. This is a run jump or a step jump. You're going to use the W key in conjunction with the jump and throwing the grenade. So it's kind of like, it's a little tougher one. It's like the trash can at Mirage. You got to be pushing a button to do this. So there's two spots. This one takes place from the same spot that you can drop this one, okay? You don't have to go anywhere. You're up against the wall. You've lined yourself up with a wall and ran straight into it. You're here. This one's going to be right here where the crease of these two buildings meet on the horizon line. This is going to be a step and jump. So you're going to, I'm going to show you before I throw the grenade. You're going to push the W key and then hit the space bar. And you're going to keep holding the W key until you're done. So you W key and jump, and that's it. Now, when you're set up for this, you're going to release right after, kind of like right after you hit the space bar. It takes some practice, but that's why we have practice mode. So we're going to W key, jump, and release. Okay, right here. Now this, if you watch, is going to bounce over here, and it's going to take care of that little opening right there where they can kind of get and see you. I'll show you what that smoke looks like real quick, just so you can get an idea of how far it sticks out and how far it covers. If you're a veteran player, I'm sure you don't have to worry about that. But you can see it covers up this area. There's no peeking there. Covers up this area. There's no peeking there. So that gives you some good coverage. And along with this one over here, you've got a 2-part block off. Now, the third part is the difficult one. Okay. This is one that I can't guarantee this is hard. As you'll see, you can get it right and you can get it wrong. It takes a lot of practice. So basically what you'll do, the best way I do it, is you start here to get B control. You're going to hit that one. You're going to come over here. You're going to do your run jump there. And then you're going to come over here and line up with this wall. Right here. Same thing. Run into it. Come up here. And if you look, there's a little white mark here and a white mark here. You want to be right in between those. And you're going to do another run jump. Okay, and this one, if you did it right, will bounce off the roof, through the hole, and back to that side. So, that was my first time doing it in the video. I don't edit my videos right now because I don't have a bunch of time, so there's no editing. So, as you can see, this has blocked off not all of it. Now, this one is quite weird. So, sometimes it's going to drop here. Sometimes it's going to drop here. Sometimes it'll fall in here. Sometimes it'll end up coming through this skylight and dropping in here. So this one here is kind of your variable. But I like the fact that 100% on the first 2 jumps, you can get this. And then you can also get the connector area here. So I'll try to put them all together at the same time and see if I can get them all smoked so you can see them at the same time. And this is how you would not necessarily get control of B before they get there, but you should be able to at least be able to hold the site if you can get to it. Like, let's say there's 1 or 2 guys on the site while the smokes are dropping. You can get those guys, and this should slow down the assault of the rotate. It should slow down the rotation. So, we're going to go here. We're going to do a run and jump here. We're going to pull it out. We're going to line up with this wall here. We're going to come back right in the middle. We're going to do another run jump there. So, let's see if we can get over here and see. Let's see if it landed like it was supposed to. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. So, there we go. As you can see, it stopped up there, but we've got control of that. And we've got control of that. I'll give it one more shot to see if I can get all 3 of them. It's kind of weird. I don't like to use my strafing keys because they seem to have a big jump in them when you're trying to line yourself up like this, you know? So it works. I found it works easiest if you just go from, you know, here. So, screwed that one up trying to make a video. Look at me go. I'm glad we smoked that area off that no one can get to. Let's try again. So, we're going to come down here. This is a throw. This is a run jump throw. This one here is another run jump throw. So, let's see if we got it right. Like I said, you saw it the first time. I think it stayed up there again. It did. So, like I said, that third one is really spooky. But, you know, if you've got a decent team dynamic, I think you can control one entrance. You know, man, I'm going to do this one more time, see if I can get it all. It would be cool to get it all in one video. It'd kind of show that I might know what I'm talking about here. Okay, 1, 2. We're going to line up here. And then, right in the middle. Alright, let's see if we got all 3. Let's see that one fell. That one, can't tell, that one fell. Okay, cool. So, the one thing that I've noticed, oh, that one went way back there. How weird. So, that one there, like I said, as you can see, it's kind of wild. It has to do a lot of bouncing, but that's kind of your wild card. If you can get it right, it'll land right every time. Put it in practice mode, but that'll get you started. So, the next thing that we'll go through is our mid control. And I'm going to show you all 4 smoke areas, and then you can use them in conjunction with whatever your team's doing. So we're going to place a smoke here, Okay, to block off the rotate, we're going to put one right here in the temple. We're going to put one right here for donut, and we're going to put one right at the opening of A. So why would you want to block off the opening for A? Well, let's say that you've got a team that's pushing you really hard. They're rushing every time and pushing you hard every time. You want to smoke everything except where you're going. And sometimes you might want to smoke where you're going. So we can do all of these from that one corner, so the back side here. So you line it up right here, boom. So as we remember, we come down this column, or this ledge, hit the first piece of light. That one's going to cover up our B alley ledge right there, so they can't see out to mid if they try to, if someone calls out, rotate. The next thing we're going to do is come over here to this tuft of leaves at the very top, and this is going to be another jump throw. So we're going to jump throw that, and it's important that you're back here on this ledge so that it bounces. If you don't do it right, it won't bounce up in there. It'll hit the stairs and bounce backwards, so you lose that sniper coverage. The third spot I'm going to show you is over here. You're going to come to this third little column here on that second dot. You're going to pop that one. That's going to be your donut coverage. And you'll see that it pops right here. And you can play with them a little bit and get them right on. So here's the weird one. This is your A, your long A entrance cover. You're going to run right up here to the screen and hit this little chevron right here at the bottom of it, right where it turns brown. Jump throw. And you'll see that that pops right up inside the entrance right there. So if you got a team that's pushing a lot, you can literally hit all four of them really quick. If you've got a team that'll help you out, and then you can pretty much run wherever you want. So let's see if I can get you guys up here to see all this. So we'll hit the A. That one's going to hit. Obviously it hit from where we hit it last time. We've got this section here. We've got a temple, and we've got donut. So you've got this whole area blocked off within, 3 or 4 seconds of the match starting. So that's how you're going to control mid. A, I don't really have much for A. The only thing I've got for A is really intense. You got to be like, I think it was like right here at this edge of this palm frond, and then jump, throw, and bounce them. I think right here you can get that alley on sight, but they can get there so fast you'd be smoking behind them pretty much. I think that's not that one. I'll do it just because. Let's see here. Yeah, so that one's going to bounce around, and that should bounce all the way down to that ledge right there and kind of get a little bit of that donut area. I'll show you how to do that one. Not that it helps you very much unless you've got like a dynamic plan. So that'll smoke that off right there if you're trying to run it. Let's say that you've got one of those people that likes to sit up there and you kind of want to mess with them. I'll show you how to put a smoke grenade there so that even if they do hide there, you can toss a grenade with them first. This is another one of the tricky ones where sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So we're going to come up to this corner just like we did with everything else, right? We're going to line ourselves up, and then see the top, this palm frond, this little frond here, it comes up and then makes a turn down. We're going to start our cursor right there, and we're going to do another run jump. It's going to be a full step, and I'll show you. So we don't want to push the jump key until our cursor is on this other frond. Watch. Just like that. Well, I threw it the wrong time. I didn't plan on throwing it at all. I'll try to do it in one fluid motion. I'm going to right there, and then throw. And that should give you the bounce down to get there. And as you see in the grenade view, it doesn't always work. It's one of those finicky ones that sometimes works and it sometimes doesn't, but with enough practice you can get it on point every time. It's all about when you hit the jump button on your throw. See what I mean? So it's not much, but it's something, and if you can get it down just right, it can help you smoke off that area and get rid of someone. As you can see, I'm practicing it while I'm making this video. So maybe just a little bit over here to the side of that notch, maybe right here in that area. And throw. But it's all about when you release your grenade on the jump. If you release too early, it stays up high. If you release too late, then you hit something. So you really gotta get, yeah. So as you can see, it's finicky, but that's how you can control mid, and you can control B side. And at least that'll help get you where you need to go. It'll give you some good smoke points, some stuff you can practice. There are a few smokes on the CT side. I think I'm going to make a separate video on this one, just because, like I said, once again, the CTs, you know, you've got to use for smokes, but it's really during combat. If you're trying to defuse and stuff like that, you're not really going to try and, especially on this map, because you can get to your sites, which is there, and literally, you know, there, you can get to your sites long before they can. So on the CT side, not such a big deal with throwing out smokes and stuff like that, because you can get there before them. The goal here in these videos is to try to lay down a layer of smokes to slow them down and block their view of what you're doing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please, you know, like and subscribe, and you know, so I can keep making these things, and hopefully we can keep it going. So thanks for watching.